are tomatoes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
This is our hydroponic farm.
But where is the soil?
No soil, sir.
Okay, it's hypo, what do you call it?
Hydroponic.
Hydroponic, yeah. It's a greenhouse. Wow.
So let me just tell you the background of why the motivation behind the project. When during the career day, we discovered that students are not even interested in farming. So nobody wants to be a farmer as well as they don't want to be a teacher. And we discovered that according to the United Nations, by year 2015, we have 9.8 billion people. And young people want to be farmers. Average age of farmer in this country is 60 years. Whereas the population of youth, active youth in this country is 60%. And those 60% they don't want to work, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to work, they don't want to be a farmer. So that's why we started a young entrepreneurs club. We said, okay, let's do something that will motivate them to be farmers. And that's why we came up with this idea and we set it up. Now this is what we call hydroponic farm. Okay? But in our school here we name it STEM farm. Okay, because it incorporates every aspect of science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Now, let me take you around from beginning to the end. We have here the planting truck. And what you see here is not soil, it's rice husk and carbonized rice husk and what was it called? Coconut fiber. Okay, that's all. Actually, because we know soil does not actually give nutrients. Soil gives three things. Number one, anchorage. Number two, to hold water. And number three, to support the plant. So that's what soil does. So we now look at, okay, if we have a replacement for soil, where we can manage our resources, we need to be very efficient and effective. So that's why we set up this farm. Now, if you look at everything standing here now, we have 100 stands of plants, 100 stands of plants. And if you are to compare it with planting on the soil, you will use a massive plant. This is just standing on 8 square meters, because here is 8 feet, and this is 1 feet. So 8 square meters, and we have been able to get these massive resources. Now, in this farm, we have this where we have the automation. We don't need to come here and wet it. We just have to open the tap. This is the control. This is 70 liters of water, and it uses these 70 liters of water 3 times in a week. 3 times in a week. So we just on. This is the on part of it. You can close it like this. Then you on it this way. So in this tank, we put organic nutrients. So we call it vertigation. That is to fertilize and irrigate it at the same time. Now, another twist to it is this. Inside this, what we carbonized rice, we call it, the coded name for it is substrate. We call it substrate. Okay? So inside this substrate, beneath the substrate, we have what we call RDI tape, responsive drip irrigation tape. That is, it will only respond to the need of the plant as at when necessary, using temperature differential. That is, when the temperature increases, the tape, which is holding water, release water by diffusion to the root of the plant, and so everything is being vertigated, automated by automation. Okay, so then we have this net. This is a shade net. It's not an ordinary net. This net reduces, based on research, reduces the sun intensity by 50%. And so it's actually a scientific farm. And that's what we call it STEM farm. And our students were involved right from beginning to the end because they were involved in the mind mapping, brainstorming, and even in the planting of the seed, transplanting of, in fact, it was on my birthday on the 6th of July that we transplanted this. Yes, on the 6th of July, we transplanted this. And less than 3 months. Number one thing is that it yield product quickly than the one you, because nutrients concentrate on the root only. We don't waste resources because when you want to irrigate on the land, the water gets soaked away. So then the nutrients we apply here, we measure them 10 and 5. There are two nutrients we use, 10 grams and 5 grams. So we use 15 grams of a particular nutrient every week, and we use 30 grams of a particular nutrient every week. So everything we use is well calculated for and managed. And so the students are so fascinated by this project. Even parents, they've been coming here to take pictures and all that. In fact, another thing is that some of the students that were involved in Young Entrepreneurs Club, they've launched something like this in their own. Not massive like this, but yes, a little. Another thing is that one of our students in GS2 was invited, because of our campaign and all that, was invited to present a paper on international, during the International Youth Day. And incidentally, the theme of the International Youth Day for this year is transforming the food system, youth innovation for human health and planetary health. And so it's just like a coincidence. So when that boy came up to present, the United Nations Information Center took interest in it. That, oh, this is fantastic. And very soon we'll be having some massive collaboration in this.
Well, I want to ask, is there any side effect to it? Since they are not, yes, since they are not planted in the
it is healthy and very, very high quality. There's no side effect. Now, do you know that even on the soil, we have Samolina and so many other microorganisms that will attack plants in the soil, but it's not here. It's not here. So number one is that we have been able to maintain pest control as a result of taking this thing from the ground, taking it to this point, and also we have been able to manage our resources, manage land, manage space, and look at our environment where we are now. Lekki land is not really suitable for farming as such. And so parents can do this in their homes so that they can plant what they eat and eat what they plant.
I also want to ask, apart from planting tomatoes, can it be used for planting pepper and other?
Pepper is there. Come and see.
I saw some bell pepper here.
We have
Pepper is
come and see this side.
And there's some bell pepper. Yes. Look at that.
This is green pepper.
Yes.
This is another one. These are onions, I think.
There's a spring onion. Spring onion.
I think this is the future. This is the future of farming.
Yes, yes.
I was fortunate to have another.
This is how Dubai produces their plants. This is how Dubai.
Most countries
Large portion of
they have greenhouses.
So they use greenhouses.
Another thing is that in the desert, this thing can be done. Now that space traveling,
It's fresh.
yes.
Even the green pepper.
Space exploration.
Okay, you have another one here.
Then there is a version that doesn't use any of this. It uses only water.
Yes, in Europe, because there's no mosquito and all that. But here, we use this mosquito with so that's how we actually survive. It's a good environmental.
Well done.
Thank you. So can we take picture with it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to
Okay,
get
well, let's go here.